ass has no brains. The lion, the king of the forest, had grown old. He could not longer run fast. He could not hunt. Often he had to go without food. As time passed, he grew weaker and weaker. He knew he could not go on like this. Somehow he had to get enough food, otherwise he would die. How was he to get his food? He thought and thought. At last he decided he should have an assistant. The lion could not think of anybody other than the fox. So he called the fox and said, "My dear friend, I have always liked you, for you are wise and clever. I want you to become my minister and advise me on all affairs of the state." The fox would not trust the lion. He was sure there was a catch in the offer. However, he could not say no to the king. "Your Majesty," he said, "I feel honored. I shall do my best to serve you. I accept your offer. Now tell me what I should do." The old lion was pleased. He said, "I shall now tell you what your duties will be. You know I am the king of the forest. A king must not run after other animals for his food. So your first duty will be to provide me with enough food. You will have to bring me one animal every day. I know you can do that without any difficulty." "I shall do my best, Your Majesty," and the fox said, and he went out in search of food for the lion. On the way, he met a fat ass. He said, "My dear friend, where have you been all these days? I have been searching for you for the last 17 days. "Why?" asked the ass. "I have been here all the time. Why did you want to see me?" "To give you the great news," said the fox. "You were very lucky. Great honor awaits you. Our great king, the lion, has chosen you to be his chief minister. It was he who asked me to meet you and inform you of his decision." "The lion?" said the ass. "I'm afraid of the lion. He might kill me and eat me up. Why has he chosen me as his chief minister? I am not fit enough to be a minister. Please leave me alone." The fox laughed and said, You do not know your unique qualities, and that is your special charm. Our king has heard a great deal about you. He is dying to meet you. He likes you very much because you are wise, gentle, and hardworking." The poor ass thought that perhaps what the fox said was true. He felt that he could trust the fox and go with him to the lion. "All right," said the ass. "If you like, I shall go with you to the lion." "You are indeed wise," said the fox. "You must not lose your finest chance in life. Now let us go and see our great king. His Majesty has told me many times all sorts of nice things about you. How happy he will be to meet you." Even as they approached the lion, the ass felt very frightened and refused to go forward. The fox then said to the lion, "Your Majesty, the chief minister appears to be very shy and is hesitating to come near you." "I like much such modesty," said the lion. "I shall go to him myself." And the lion went limping towards the ass. At the sight of the lion, the ass was so frightened that he ran for his life. So the lion lost his wings. He roared in anger and shouted at the fox, "You have played a trick on me. I was hungry that I wanted to eat him up at once. Go and bring that ass back. If you don't, I shall kill you." "Your Majesty," said the fox, "you were in too great a hurry. You should have left it to me to bring him near enough. I shall try again." The fox went out and met the ass. "You are a funny fellow," said the fox. "Why did you run away like that?" "I was too scared," said the ass. "I thought the lion was going to kill me." "What a fool you are," said the fox. "If the king wanted to kill you, he would have done so. You could not have escaped by running away. The fact is, the king wanted to tell you a secret about the kingdom and he did not want me to hear it. Now, what will our king think of you? Anyway, come back with me and ask for his pardon. You do not realize that by serving the king you will be the most powerful animal, second only to the king. All the other animals will respect you and seek favors from you." The ass again thought the fox had told him the truth, and so he agreed to go back to the lion. The fox and the ass approached the lion. The lion was hungrier than ever. This time he was not in such a hurry. He smiled and said, "Welcome, my good friend. It was unkind of you to have run away like that. Come nearer. You are my chief minister." When the ass came closer, the lion pounced on him and killed him with a heavy blow on the head. He thanked the fox for his cleverness. He was glad that at last he had some food to eat. "Your Majesty," said the fox, when the lion was about to begin eating, "it is true that you are very hungry and it is time for your dinner, but the king must take a bath before his meal." The lion thought the fox was right. "Very well," he said. "I shall go and bath. You keep a watch on the ass." The fox looked at the body of the ass lying before him. He was very hungry. He said to himself, "I took all the trouble of getting the ass here, and the lion almost lost him by his foolishness. It is I who deserve the best part of the meat." Then the fox cut open the ass's head and ate up all the brain. The lion returned and looked at the animal he had killed. It did not look quite the same. He found that the ass's head had been cut open. He asked the fox, "Who came here? What happened to the ass's head?" The fox pretended to be very hurt. "Your Majesty, you still do not trust your most obedient servant. I have watched over the ass's body and I am sure nobody has touched it. Why, you yourself smashed the head of the poor ass when you killed him." The lion was satisfied and began to eat. But suddenly he shouted, "What happened to the ass's brain?" "I wanted to eat the brain first." The fox smiled and said, "Your Majesty, asses have no brains. If this was one had any, he would not have come here a second time." The lion saw the point.